Welcome to Her Legacy. I am Mir.I.Am. Radio 1 Raleigh. We are here. She is so esteemed. We are so excited to have you. Businesswoman, philanthropist, the matriarch, Miss Tina Knowles is with us today. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hi.
You
How
look
are
beautiful.
you? Thank you. So
Look
do
like you
you.
just came from the sacred release.
Oh,
And I am Mir.I.Am.
I am a RoyalTea. Listeners, thank you so much for being here with us today. While we honor women, we honor their legacies, and what better woman to have with us than the Miss Tina Knowles? So I do want to ask, people know you as a mother, a designer, an entrepreneur, but what role has brought you the most growth as a woman?
I would think all of them. All of those things make me who I am. Obviously, being a mother is like, I've had so much growth from being a mother, but also as an entrepreneur, as a mentor, a mentee. Like all the roles that I played in my life have helped me to grow, to be who I am.
Now, you raised two incredibly confident and brilliant daughters. What was something as a mother that you instilled in them early on to build that confidence? Because it's so important.
Oh, absolutely. I think just to, um, I told them that they were uh, intelligent, that they were capable, that they were talented. And I told them that they had to be prepared, that they could be anything they wanted to be, but they had to work really hard to get it and not rest on their laurels. And I taught them a lot of things that I think contributed to being, the confident women that they are. Yeah.
Now, also as a grandmother, how's that working?
Well, that's way easier because I don't have the responsibility of that. I leave that
Yeah.
to their mamas, and I
You just have
go
fun.
have fun.
Yeah.
And buy them loud drum sets so I can get them back for all of the the noise that they made, and I do talk to my grandkids and tell them that they can be anything they want to be. That's so important for kids to hear that, and also to kind of give them a roadmap. Ask them, what do you need from me for you to get where you need to go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, your family is very well known. You are very well known, but this is her legacy. So beyond the fame, beyond the accomplishments, what does legacy mean to you?
Oh, wow. Well, I think legacy has very little to do with fame or any of that. I think that it has to do with the lessons, the values that you pass on to your next generation and that they will pass on to their children. It's things that I've said to my kids that it's so funny because my mother used to always say, pretty is as pretty does. And I would say, oh God, what does that mean anyway?
Yeah.
But the reality is, as I said to my kids, you got to be cute on the inside. And now they're passing on those messages to their kids. And it's a different, more modern terminology, but the lesson is the same. And so that is legacy to me, that years from now, they will pass that on to their children. And years from now, they'll say, oh, my great grandma Tina used to say this. And so legacy is more about that to me than fame.
Now, of course, your daughters are grown and it's different. So, as you've grown up, as they've grown up, what do you think are some of the things that, as an older mother and with your children, that the role is now? Like, how has it redeveloped?
Oh, my role as a mother?
Like, how
Oh.
has it changed?
Oh, it's very different now because my kids are grown and, they're, but it's still the same in the sense that I am their biggest cheerleader. I'm their biggest supporter. And it's changed because now they're my biggest supporter too. And I never thought I'd see the day where they were there for me. But I had breast cancer and I went through that surgery. And my kids, we kind of switched roles and they were there for me. And when I went through a divorce or just the hardest times, all of a sudden the roles reversed and they were mothering me. So that's how it's changed.
Yeah, and I understand. My mom, she had uterine cancer. She's okay. They found it early, just like
Thank
yours as
God,
well.
yeah.
And I'm one of 4 siblings, and we're so protective. We're like, well, did the doctor do this? Like, did you ask these questions? When are you going? So it's just funny to see how we, as as the young adults, we become the parents in
You
a
become the
sense.
parents. And also that my kids boss me around now. I mean, I used to boss them around. Yeah.
First of all, thank you so much for sharing your story about breast cancer, especially in the Black community. We know that's something that we deal with more often. But women, we see you as very grounded, very graceful. What keeps you centered during the difficult times?
My faith. God has been there for me throughout everything I've been through in my life, whether it was the best times or the lowest times. That's something that I can always depend on. So it's gotten me through everything. Yeah, my faith.
Your faith, that's so important. I think that people really underestimate like the true importance of faith and prayer,
Oh, absolutely.
and how it can get you through.
Prayer is power. I think, no matter how bad things get, if I got my prayer book and I can get to a church or I can get in the midst of believers, I feel so powerful. It's a
Yeah.
lot of power in prayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Now, we are constantly evolving as women, as mothers, as mentors, as matriarchs. What season are you in your life, do you feel like?
The season that I'm in,
Yeah.
I think I'm in the best season.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it took me till I was 70 years old to realize that I was enough by myself. And if I find love again or get in a relationship, then that's amazing. But if I don't, I'm gonna be just fine because I wake up every day feeling like I am enough. And I'm just, my only regret is that it took me this long to realize that. But that's the season I'm in. I'm outside every day. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying life. And and I have so much gratitude for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
That actually brought me to my next question, because you've spent so many years pouring into other women, whether it be the daughters or just the people who follow you, even today, and her legacy. But we want to know, what does it look like pouring back into yourself?
Well, it looks like self-care for one thing. Just, I have not done a great job in my life of pouring into myself. I'm a bit codependent, and I fall back into it. Even now, I have a hard time saying no. But one thing about it is when I get tired, I will take the time and I will turn off my phone and I'll disappear from everybody and go and take care of myself. And I feel like I'm worth it. And, I struggled with that before. I have to be really honest, but I really take the time to take care of myself. Yeah.
When do you feel like you reached that point where it was like, okay, I really do have to focus on taking care of myself? Because I feel like as women, a lot of times we're automatically, innately like, yes,
Yes.
okay, sure, I can help you, absolutely. And I've recently learned, oh wait, pause,
That's
and
right.
then answers the question. So how did you get to that point?
Well, I'm still not to that point. This week I have flown to Los Angeles 3 times
Wow.
to come back to New York to go to somebody's play that I promised that I was going to go to, and then go to a benefit the next day in LA. And I'm 72 and I'm like, Tina, you got to stop. So I'm taking, the whole month of May off. And I would have never done that before.
Mother's
but
Month, just take the whole
I'm
month.
taking the whole month and maybe June because I deserve it. But, I have a hard time saying no, especially if it's a good cause or if somebody needs me. I still struggle with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you ever really master that completely. Yeah.
All right, Ms. Knowles, we do have to get you over to the stage. What are you hoping to see the most this afternoon out of the women that are out there waiting for you?
Oh my God. I love talking to women. It brings me so much joy to see if I can give them some wisdom or support or something that they might be able to use. In my book, I try to just share all of the things that I've been through in my life, the good and the bad and the ugly. And it just brings me joy to see young women just doing their thing, especially women of color.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I do have to ask you this last question. You're going to be up there with your longtime good friend, the visionary, the icon, the Radio One founder, Miss Kathy Hughes. So
Yes.
what's that conversation? What can we
I can't wait to
expect?
have that
I feel like
conversation.
we're going to be like a fly on the wall just listening to
I
two
know, 'cause I
girlfriends.
haven't seen her in many, many years, which is terrible. We got to do better. But I got a glimpse of her, and she still look 40. So
She looks good.
I can't wait to talk to her. Yeah, I am. Okay. I can't wait to talk to her and catch up. And it's funny because her sister wound up being one of my mentees many, many
Really?
years ago. I didn't know she was Kathy's sister. And
Wow.
it's crazy how life brought us
Yeah.
together, and it always does. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Well, we are looking forward to the conversation that you two will have and also talking about the matriarch. We want to thank you so much for being here at the first ever Her Legacy. Miss Tina Knowles, everyone.
Thank you.